Captain's log. Yes, I got it from Star Trek. If I get the confidence to post this uh, somewhere on the internet, either YouTube, Facebook, everywhere, wherever the fuck I want to, um, then yeah, I'll have to explain a lot more. And maybe next time I'll probably just go through this and then see how I feel on the other side. Hi, my name is Emmanuel Williams. I am not a captain of any kind. However, in Star Trek, there would be a captain of the ship, usually a starship. Um, I call my starship the Starship Monroe because I'm a huge Marilyn Monroe fan, and I've been talking to a poster of her on the wall to handle my schizophrenic symptoms. So she's a barrier between me and my mind. It's weird, but it's more like Inception, where she's my totem. You know what I mean? Lets me realize what's reality and what's not. Um, so I am Captain Stanford of the Starship Monroe. Wherever we go, haven, hope, honor. What's happening is I'm trying a video log for the first time. Um, I usually do this with a voice recorder and upload the files to my computer in the hopes that someday my no computer not now. Um, in hopes that that's, by the way, I call my Alexa computer. It's all a part of the Star Trek thing. I'm not that big a fan of the original Star Trek. I'm more of a Chris Pine Star Trek a kind of fan with Zachary Quinto and Zoe Saldana. Anyway, see, I feel like I'm introducing myself, so I might as well post this shit somewhere. Anyway, I I have a checklist that I run down when I do the captain's log, and it's every night. So if I have the guts, this will be a constant thing. Depends on on reception. We'll see how it goes, and how long a video I can post, because they tend to be long. Um, let's get started. We've already gotten started. Platform 9 3/4 is what I call my bedroom here. Since it's not the Starship Monroe, which is the studio apartment I used to have. I've been invited back to my sister's place where she's charging me a third of the rent I was paying at the apartment. So I said, hell yes. Free laundry, you know what I mean? Like, anyway, Platform 9 3/4 is fine. I just tidied up. There's Big Bang Theory playing in the background, which is paused for the log. Um, and other than that, my sister asked me about the Chucky poster I've got on my wall, and excuse me, I told her about how I acquired it for free at a free event, which was boss-tastic. But next to Chucky is Marilyn Monroe. There's always a poster of Marilyn Monroe in any room I occupy. It's been that way for 11 years. Um, Enough about Maryland. Mission progress. First mission, my mission to lose 60 pounds because I weigh 250 or about 241 now. Um, I'd like to get to the middleweight category of UFC, which means 185 pounds. I'm also a diabetic, and I'd like to reverse the process while I can. So that makes me type 2 diabetes. Um, then those are my only health issues. Schizoaffective disorder, I should say, completely, and diabetes. Um, all right, but that mission is going well. My cardio log has been updated today um, because I've been using my new spin bike to uh, to do cardio. I don't know why I'm feeling silly. The cardio is going well. I literally got scientific. I mean, Mark Watney, fucking Andy Weir novel, scientific about it. I mean, there's a whole log about it. Um, I am chasing distance right now. I looked up the Tour de France out of a sense of ambition, and I'm not doing a 3 day plus like ride. No, sir. What I'm going to end up doing is testing how far I can go. And today I did 7.5 kilometers. Hold on. That's the alarm for the film to come up next. The odometer said 7.5 kilometers. The odometer measures by pedal the circumference of the wheel and how fast you're pedaling and the setting of the resistance. The other measurement of distance is the usual distance measurement from the bike, which only clocked me in at like 3.87 kilometers, which I thought was less than less than something I could be proud about. So the official number is 7.5 kilometers. I'm going off the odometer, um, which is very far. It's about 4.5 miles, just over 4.5 miles. While watching Supernatural, I clocking it by form of entertainment because I started out with Big Bang Theory, and I was focused on moderate heart rate, target heart rate, really, keeping my heart rate in a certain zone to make sure that I was actually exercising and not just sitting there riding. But since I'm on the bike, I'm already exercising, and I talked to someone at 24 Hour Fitness who told me that I should be focused on distance instead. So I looked into it, employed the services of Google Gemini, and got to the bottom of how to chase it. And I watched an episode of Supernatural all the way through, and simply noted how far I went, and it was 7.5 kilometers by the odometer. Um, so the mission to lose 60 pounds is going strong, in my opinion. I'm still pumped about exercise and getting it done. I was considering putting yoga in there, and that was only for strength training because I wanted strength focused yoga, which is possible. There are plenty of them out there, like Ashtanga yoga. There are there's Hatha yoga, which is kind of a step towards the more yin restorative yoga, um, away from Ashtanga, but I just haven't found the time to put yoga in my schedule. And once I've ridden the bike, my energy is kind of like, nah, I did my exercise today. Second mission, films. What are we watching tonight? Let's check. By the way, I schedule films for each day of the month. This is all about structure. As a schizophrenic, you tend to get confused and delusional. So if you're on your meds and you don't, and you don't want to slip out of uh, sanity, it helps to provide structure to give you something to look forward to, something to plan, something to um, organize your day so that you're not confused and that you're not lost, which is the main thing. What are we watching tonight? Is it Thursday or it's Wednesday? That means comedy. Oh God, what are we watching today? 06206. Oh, Earth date 062624. It's the date it is on Earth. I made that up. That's right. That was. I prefer the term geek. If you're gonna call me a nerd, I prefer the term geek because of Geek Squad. La, 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 la. Holy shit! Tonight's film is Deuce Bigelow, Male Gigolo. I'm going to enjoy that after this log. Um, okay, let's see here. I don't know where I could post this that it would be allowed to play at the length it is, except for YouTube. So here we go. I mean, I'll have to just include a link to Facebook. I don't know if Twitter would give a fuck. Lately, Twitter's been like, "Fuck you, dude." Like, no one like you have to have a lot of followers to be like to for people to even give a damn like about your Twitter, like your words or you have to say something great about a conversation, ongoing conversation, especially something happening in real time. You're one of those people, you'll get more response. But I know Facebook is a little more reliable for something like this, as is YouTube. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, back to the log. Milestones. Dude, I cycled 7.5 kilometers. That I've never done that. I honestly, the reason I've gotten so big is because of the antipsychotic meds. If the side effects weren't the gain of weight, I would not be this big. Because before I got diagnosed, I was perfectly fine. I was a handsome, skinny-ish gentleman. I wore size medium constantly and loved it. But Now I'm size XL all over, and I want to get at least down to large. I mean, fuck, if I can, and I don't want I don't want my medicine to make me fat while it's keeping me sane. It's kind of it's an unfair trade. Um, External challenges. Nothing I can think of. Today's been actually a really easy day, like, and I'm fucking happy about that. Um, Today's inner demon. If I could find one, today's inner demon. Nope. Today was good. It's obviously been a good day. Um, any day I don't have to worry about something chasing me, like in the movie Dragon, the Bruce Lee story, where Bruce Lee's fears would haunt him like a demon in his dreams, or when he would, or when, like, at odd moments, like that scene from Enter the Dragon when they were shooting that and he had defeated the demon. It was about his inner fears. I don't have any inner fears today, like nothing that popped up or was triggered. Um, Future healthy coping mechanisms. Just keep up the exercise, bro. Like, honestly, like, why not? How's the captain? I am a little nervous about the video I'm making. I don't know how this will be received, but I could keep it. I could upload it. I could, I could continue with the log and not get lost in thought. um, what's next? What's next is Deuce Bigelow, Mel Gigolo. That's gonna be fucking great. And then I want to finish this episode of Big Bang Theory because it's the one where Sheldon can't remember what song is on his mind. And that whole, it's a Beach Boys song, but it's that when I there was a time when I looked up the song and heard it all the way through, and that's a great Beach Boys song, dude. And so, I mean, like, add that to my Spotify library just like that. Um, Best event of the day. Um, Completing that 7.5K, 7K, completing that 7K, because it meant something to me. It was great. It was a record that I can push, that I can chase, I can fight against. You know what I mean? There's that rabbit with the carrot on his stick or something, or the rabbit you chase in a race, right? That's not who you're competing with. It's just something that will keep you going fast. Um, so my rabbit is that distance, 7 kilometers. I need to beat that. And with the Olympics coming up, I feel strong about uh, putting a record forward and trying to break it. That's all we're trying to do. That's all the Olympics are about: are breaking records, shattering expectations, and achieving athletically, which is what I'm doing now. It feels so good to say I'm exercising again. That's how I feel today. Um, Today's favorite person slash character. Um, I'm gonna go with Captain Kirk, um, because this is one small leap for Captain Kirk and a large step for me to allow those who would view this video into a personal journal that I keep on a daily basis. Um, so I usually end in one sentence, and before I do, I just want to say, um, if this goes on YouTube, should put a comment down, like it, subscribe. If I'm reminded of Philip DeFranco right now, but this is nothing like that. Um, and if this just ends up on Facebook, then what's up? I'm glad you got to I'm glad you got to figure it, like, find out how I'm doing, like, on a more personal, like, real level. Um, so with that said, Stanford out.